big challenge. They've been adversaries in many an international competition. A final of a European Championship in 1984, the brilliant French side, led by Michel Platini. There's always an edge to this particular contest, and a place in the final at stake. This, the most demanding day of Star Sixes, with both teams required to play 60 minutes of football. Fernando Morientes. Can you bear that in mind, by the way, Dominic, in a semi-final? The fact that you've got another arduous game to come. How?
Well, I think a couple of teams like Denmark and Spain will relish it. They've absolutely loved it. I think possibly the Brazilians and the French might not so much. But the other two teams, for me, are super fit, look after the bodies really well.
Luis Garcia. His dancing feet, he's clipped by Ludovic Juli. There's so many in the Spanish side in particular who Garcia takes it on with a free kick, who look like they've literally just stepped out of a top division somewhere.
Yeah, like you said, the condition, especially the Spanish lads, is unbelievable. And like I said in the interview with Salgado before the game, it's like he wants to win. It's great to see that at any level you play at. It's that winning mentality.
Luis Garcia, Morientes losing out there to Abidal. Well, got a deflection and a terrific reaction too by Contreras.
Great save, isn't it? Deflection, lovely touch.
Well, the French asking some searching questions here, and it's Pires, but now the break could be well and truly on. Morientes. Pires steps in. There's a bit of ebb and flow, and the French beginning to assert themselves. Giroud, who's been a very prominent figure for them, and Puyol felling Pires. Tackles from Puyol have lost a little bit of intensity as the tournament has gone on.
Yeah, he's been excellent throughout the tournament. His tackles, he's still a great leader.
He was up desperately trying to get a goal against the Nigerians in the quarter-final. Juan Capdevila stealing one from him right on the goal line. Salgado on Bruno Giroud.
A few tackles flying around early doors tonight.
Well, Pires is going to take this on. And it came off Morientes.
I think the French are maybe thinking, Spain have been, so let's have a go, see what happens. Get out for a change. You know, I think a few of the teams have feared Spain like we did, and we're on the end of a few bad ones.
Well, you can give a team far too much respect.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think Spain and obviously France, I mean, looking at the pitch here, so many internationals with so many caps between them, the French have probably had the chat and said, listen, let's have a go at these.
Contreras already called into urgent action with a fine save. Here's Luis Garcia. Belder finding Puyol. Belder again. Garcia. Got away. Morientes. Back to Puyol. Belder. That was plugged. Eric Abidal in the way there for the French. They've had an interesting tournament, haven't they? It's been very up and down. Morientes. With a real sense of urgency by Abidal, and now Juli away from that despairing lunge from Puyol, but get away into a shooting position against his older Barcelona colleague there.
Yeah, there's a few nice battles on that pitch. You talked about Juli up against Puyol, the old teammates.
There'll be few secrets between us.
Yeah.
Morientes.
The teams have been more interlinked as the tournament's developed.
Yes, around the bar somewhere. Here's Salgado. Luis Garcia. Rivalries renewed, but certainly plenty of friendship strengthened, haven't there?
Yeah, there's been some great stories told. I was listening to Fiona Parr last night, just sat back, and it's brilliant to hear some of the stories from the superstars of the game.
getting away there from Luis Garcia. Morientes, Puyol flying up. Luis Garcia and Puyol, the captain, frustrated.
Yeah, you can see he wanted it square. The ball's playing to Garcia here. Takes the shot on. Puyol was on for a pullback.
He's one of the few who's missed out on getting a goal in the Spanish colours so far. David Albelda, the outfield player, is also in that unfortunate position. Is Robert Pires. Julie! Goal! Surprise, surprise! It's the French who take the lead.
Interesting.
Oh, they've got another. Well, Julie has put it in the net. Giving it. Puyol caught asleep.
It's a goal. Should be a goal. Yes, 2-0.
Yeah. Well, just as they did against the Germans, in the blink of an eye, having scored one, a mistake at the back from the opposition, and they severely punished it. And it was Julie that day as well.
Yeah, and to be fair to him, he was bright. The keeper, I think, is going back to the half more traditional 11-a-side game, and they pounced on it. That's interesting now. Spain have to come out.
Wow, they really are up against it, aren't they?
Well, we weren't expecting that, were we?
Djorkaeff. Wow. What a position the French have found themselves in here. And that just sums up how quick-fire Star Sixes can be. Oh, and Pires in with a chance here! And Contreras, well, that save might have kept Spain in it. You never know. Puyol. Albelda, Puyol. Spain need an answer and quickly. Albelda will take the strike on. Abidal in the way. Now it's Puyol. Well, two quick fire goals. Contreras rolling the ball out here after being beaten. A quick roll out. Puyol was sleeping. It came off Albelda. 5 seconds between the two goals.
Like you say, France have capitalised on that twice in the tournament. Used it to their advantage, and Spain just knocked off.
Ludovic Julie, who was so bright and sharp against the Germans, who has proved to be again. Pires popping up, important intervention defensively. Sebastian Frey, Gallas. Could just keep that in. Well, they were behind. Oh, brilliant from Pires. Superb stuff, and it really is on here. Condela is there! Well, this is amazing. Is there a way back for Spain here? Condela again, and Puyol to the rescue.
France are absolutely on fire. Spain just need to get it together, otherwise France could be 4 or 5 up here.
It's been an absolute whirlwind. A blur from Les Bleus, which Spain have been caught up in. Oh, and it might fall Yuri Djorkaeff's way here! Surely no way back! Surely the surprise of the tournament! Spain are in disarray!
Djorkaeff here hits it through the keeper's legs. Everything's going the French way at the moment.
Well, kind of rubbing my eyes in disbelief here, Doc.
Yeah, I think we all are. I think everyone in the stadium who's seen Spain play is not used to this.
Abidal. Condolar. Marchena for Spain. Bruno Cheyrou.
I was speaking to Olivier de Court before the game, and he seemed very relaxed about the French boys tonight and looking forward to the game.
So they're relishing the task.
Yeah, and after Spain beating Scotland so badly, I'm sure Olivier will be speaking to me later if this continues.
Here's Mendieta. The thing is, in the Star Sixes, 19 minutes of football is plenty of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely in the second period. His fitness may tell a little bit.
Spain, in most eyes, have quite a good advantage in that respect.
Yeah. But the players that France have, Julis and Perez's and Jokiev's, all great players, all goal scorers. So you have to watch on the counter when you're pressing. They'll pick you off, the French boys.
Mendieta, Capdevila. Mendieta again. Alfonso. Mendieta get through the twin challenges of Abidal and Gallas, and another break is on. It's Condolar. Oh, and Ludovic Giulia hat-trick on. Spain let off this time. Funny feeling in that confrontation between Mendieta and Cheyrou. Capdevila. Challenge, strike on, but Abidal deflecting it behind. Davila, Mendieta. A bit of joy from the corner the other day when Luis Garcia popped up at the near post. It certainly has been the counter-attack that's generally been the best form of attack. That's Chansey. Ludovic Giulia closing in. So Spain are really at the point where chances are precisely what they have to take. Mendieta. On Mendieta goes. Oh, Fry, not quite in the end, caught out of the near post. Able to beat it away.
Yeah, decent save, wasn't it? Mendieta at left foot. To get in that near post. And look at there, you see what he's trying to do.
Puyol making that his. Abidal for France. That's too much of Bruno Cheyrou. Perez wants to come back on. So just holding off for the minute. Abidal steps in. Perez is now on for Bruno Cheyrou and Alfonso. And Mendieta in possession for Spain. Different mental challenge, I suppose, for Spain, who become so used to having it all their own way here. Mendieta.
I mean, they're very capable of scoring 4 goals. That's the one thing that the French will know. But they've been pretty solid, the French team, throughout the tournament. I think that double goal hits you as well. You can see 2 goals in 5 seconds.
They're not quite as speedy today as they were against the Germans. It was only 4 seconds that time.
Yeah.
Mendieta, you can't score direct from the kick-in, but he has got a corner. Mendieta with a brilliant piece of play. Well, can they get something on the board before the break? They've not got long. Just change the mood a little bit. Looking for Abidal, not asking too much. If anybody here, they'll be about 8 foot tall to bring that down.
He's had a good tournament, Abidal, hasn't he? Fit, strong, good athlete.
One of the contenders for goal of the tournament. But more than a few.
Surely Scotland. And I'm not
I'm with you. Got a bit of a soft spot for Sorensen's. They were hits it.
They were all great goals, weren't they?
Well, what an extraordinary first half here at Star Sixes. Spain bewildered, bemused, and well behind here at half-time. And really, they need to get themselves together. It is not an impossible task, but it's an almighty one. Spain need 4 goals at least in 15 minutes here to keep themselves alive here in Star Sixes. Luis Garcia.
It's funny because in the hotel, obviously, everyone's talking about Spain. Who's going to win it? It's got to be Spain. And as we stand now, at half-time, 4-0. I don't think anyone was expecting that at all.
Well, John Severbeck, the old stager from Denmark, said he wanted France in the final. He might yet get his wish. They've got the obstacle of Brazil in the way. Yuri Djorkaeff. There's just laying it off for Gallas. Puyol. Marchena. Into Luis Garcia. Mendieta! Great reaction try. Well, slightly un-Spain-like move.
Yeah. And as the ball comes in, Mendy gets a great contact, but great save from Fry.
Aguilar's athletic header. That's Puyol. Morientes. Spain trying a different approach in the build-up to that chance for Mendieta, but Sebastian Fry, well, not many goalkeepers have managed a clean sheet in the tournament. That might be on his agenda.
Has there been one? Oh yeah, not many of those. Only a couple, I think.
Brazil have managed 2 clean sheets so far.
Yeah.
Against the Chinese and Nigeria. Mendieta's strike. The door shut. It was Abidal and Gallas coming together like the doors on a district line train. Condola. A bit of skill, but great bit of determination by Luis Garcia. It's Morientes. Luis Garcia. Morientes! Well, they can't afford to waste chances.
No, they're much better. Morientes. Garcia back to Morientes. You'd expect him to score. He's been scoring them all tournament. Just gets underneath it.
Sheru. We haven't seen that many try that.
No.
Nobody really coming that close to it coming off when they do. Luis Garcia.
Spain have certainly been better in the second half, haven't they?
Morientes hanging back here. Garcia will have another opportunity for Puyol. Luis Garcia again. Sheru. Up to Djorkaeff. Oh, and Abidal making strides. Perez. Into Djorkaeff. Headed on towards Bruno Sheru. Abidal gets a foot in. Puyol. Luis Garcia. Once they get one on the board, if they can, then suddenly hope is alive again. Mendieta dragging it wide.
He's probably been their best player for Spain, Mendieta, the one most lively. He's got a few shots off.
And goals in the last 2 games. They have averaged 5 goals a game, Spain.
We need 5.
So that comes in handy.
Yeah.
We can hear from the French manager, Olivier Dacour. He's with Laura.
Olivier, those 2 goals for Julie back-to-back just goes to show how quick this game is and that you have to always be thinking on your feet, doesn't it?
Yeah, because we know since the Spanish team start the competition. They are very dangerous, and we know they can score all the time, and that's the result. We try to be better in place, and when we go forward, you saw we score many goals like that, and it's the first time we see the Spanish team in difficult time. It's very difficult for them because we close all the space.
We're used to seeing them scoring so quickly and so often, and you've really managed to flip it around now.
Yeah, but you know, in football you never know, because I think the best team I saw the first game was the Scotland. They did very, very well for the first games, and after they was eliminated. That's the reason. It's very strange football, and we know we are strong. We lost the first game, but maybe we will be in final. You never know. In football.
Oh, the Olivier de Cost seal of approval for Scotland, Don.
Not like him to be giving Scotland any kind of praise.
Luis Garcia desperate to get there. Well, they did really turn on the style at times against Italy, France. They've been a growing force, I suppose, you have to say.
That's what he's kind of said, hasn't he? They've started pretty slow and then they've got better. But, you know, you look through their squad, some real footballing talent, some great football brains out there.
Once you get used to what's required in this kind of format, I suppose it's inevitable that things are going to get better as they go along. High foot against Abidal here. Free kick then to Spain. Mendieta will fancy it. He'll win a corner. Abidal in the way. Well, it's got to be something special now from Spain. Salgado, a bit of pinball broke out. Condela. And Morientes back there for Spain. Mendieta. Luis Garcia trying to find a promising position. Mendieta.
The shooting boots on tonight, Spain, haven't they?
For once.
For once, yeah. I think we are a little bit shocked leading around the arena tonight.
Has been stunning.
Yeah.
Mendieta. Puyol. Luis Garcia. Perez to win it back. Scamper after it. Puyol. Morientes foraging here. Salgado. They need him to produce the kind of goal-scoring form he has done in this competition. The top man, remember, with 6. Into Sheru. Julie was up there, but Sheru trying from a tight angle. Sublime goal he scored against the Italians. A vital one with the aid of a deflection against the Danes, who they may be reacquainting themselves with very shortly. You never know. Mendieta, reverse, and Salgado and Luis Garcia and Robert Perez doing the defensive job. Alfonso's coming on for Fernando Morientes. Puyol, Alfonso. Salgado, great steal there by Julian. There was a tug of the shirt. But advantage played, and Robert Perez with Sheru outside him. Here's Sheru. There's Julie, denied by Puyol. And Abidal to step in. And the French fancy another. But they've lost it. Alfonso. He's only got Luis Garcia up with him. French got numbers back.
Yeah, done that well tonight with France. Bodies behind the ball.
Mendieta, Salgado.
French have got the shape that we tried in Scotland, just doing it a little bit better than what we did.
I think in that respect, possibly the Danes have been the most impressive, and then they've also produced goals of real quality, haven't they? Everyone's talked about the dirty side of the game from them, if you like, but
well, you need a few in your team, don't you, to do that kind of work, and the rest, go out and play and try and get goals for you.
Salgado. Oh, and frying away. It's Mendieta! They're on the board. Is it going to be too little, too late?
It's a great strike. Mendieta, I said earlier, has been the most likely. Fantastic finish into the far corner.
Well, he stuck it away in typically impressive fashion. But the clock is very much against Spain here, and Yuri Djorkaeff fouled there by Alfonso, and a free kick to the French, who will not be in a hurry. Djorkaeff.
What a great ball from Candela, huh? Fabulous. Lovely little dink. Sherry just couldn't get out of his feet.
It was a great moment from Candela, who's hit one of the purest strikes of the tournament against the Germans. Giroud. Abidal. Pires. Djorkaeff. Abidal. It's broken off Djorkaeff. Mendieta. Who's going to get there first? It's Candela. Remember the supporting cast in '98 and 2000. Great success years for the French. Giroud. Oh, Mendieta able to steal it. Luis Garcia here. Oh, Candela has got there. Luis Garcia. Well, you never know.
Yeah, good work from Garcia. Gets on his favoured left foot. Finds a far corner.
Suddenly the French looking less than comfortable. It's Mendieta. It's Garcia. It's Fry. And it's vital from the goalkeeper.
Great save. What a chance. What a chance for Spain.
Puyol drives it. And Fry is there. Salgado coming in. Oh, he was eased off it by Abidal. If they're going down, they're going to go down fighting here, Spain. It's Salgado.
Yeah, certainly not over yet, this.
If they're going to go down. There's still time, and Alfonso twisting, turning. Oh, and Abidal caught out again, as he was against the Italians.
Just overplaying there, Abidal. Clear your lines.
Well, played by Pires, and it was looking still, even after Spain had scored the first, pretty comfortable for the French. It certainly isn't now, but Pires can change all that. Giroud, Djorkaeff. Julie coming on to great effect. It's a hat-trick for him with the aid of a deflection, and that surely has finished Spain off.
Yeah, the goalkeeper again with a poor throw out. Julie's read it. Great finish, is the roof for the net.
Deja vu. And costly for Spain. Julie forced Djorkaeff a little wide to apply the coup de grace for the French. Well, given the talent the French have, the fact that they're going to beat Spain is not perhaps the surprise, but the magnitude of it, as Djorkaeff looks for another, is.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shocked. They've been excellent. France don't take nothing away from the performance.
But Spain with a crumb of consolation maybe, but Fry, who's made some big saves.
He's been excellent, absolutely excellent defence tonight.
Mendieta. Well, one thing we should mention in this tournament, there have been some really great goalkeeping performances.
Yeah, there has. The goal's been excellent. You know, it's a tough role as well. The shots firing in every 10 seconds probably, from very close range at that time.
Salgado's strike, and that is that. Well, who saw this coming? It is the French who claim their place in the final. Sébastien Fry, one of the heroes. Ludovic Giuly with a hat-trick, and the favourites are out. Third place playoff for them. France awaits either Brazil or Denmark. Wow. Well, the French claim their place in the final. And who will they be reunited with? Will it be the Brazilians? Will it be the surprise package, the Danes?